Yo, it's Loki, and I'm gonna be making a quick tutorial video for you on how to do the series of glitches at Andre during the any percent Dark Souls Remastered any percent category. So what you need to do is for this I use the prompt swap config that is in the Duckshore tutorial video, which I'm going to be leaving in the description for this. So please go through that and have this set up prior to doing this. Otherwise, there's very little point, since you'll end up having to use mouse and keyboard for it. But what I will do is I'll set up my mouse here in the inventory screen, because these arrows are actually in line with the arrows in Andre's buy menu. So you'd set up the mouse there, over that. Now, when I have this active, X becomes left mouse button. See how I'm punching when I'm pressing X instead of using the item? Because left mouse button is actually, well, attack on mouse and keyboard. So what I'll do is, I open this, I go to the wooden arrows, bring up the quantity, and then close out. You do not need to buy it. And then what I'll do here is the brightness dupes. You can do this with A and RB, but I actually rebound mine to A and Y. So that's just a preference thing, if you see me doing A and Y. Most people prefer A and RB, but it's just preference for me. So what you would do is you'd open this menu, you'd go up twice to get to the soul at the bottom, which should be here. If you don't see it here, then maybe you haven't consumed the humanity from before, which is not good. So I would, like, this way is only really possible if you do consume the humanity or you change the order of things. So you'd press A on this, and you should see just between where the brightness menu says is visible and dragon invisible, and between that the black display in the middle, there's like an orange highlight. If I move up and down, you'll see it disappear and reappear. That orange highlight is over the use key. You can also see in the top left, there is overlapping text, but you can faintly see underneath that use, right? If I go down, you see the D for drop. That's how you know which one it's highlighting. You can use either of those to figure that out. Now what I'll do is I would press down and left at the same time, so that I can move down on the brightness menu, but not move it down on the menu behind. If you've done it right, you should see it like that. You should be hovering over OK, and that orange highlight in the middle should still be there. And with that, you'd go over to defaults, bring up the menu, and you should be able to get to 633. Easy peasy. Now you'd go in, you'd buy all your stuff, the crest, the smith box, and then you'd go over here. Now the mouse I lined up earlier is already over there, so what I'd do is I'd make sure I'm on the prompt swap bind, press X and A at the same time. I like to cover both of them with my whole thumb and just push down, since that seems to work pretty well. And you should get this prompt. If you don't get this prompt, then you've done it wrong and you should just try again. Basically, just move back over to the arrows and try again. So you'd buy 9, and then you open the buy menu again, and cancel it, and leave. Now at this point, you just go into the brightness dupes again. If you don't suck, like me apparently. And then you go down twice, and right once. Now it's important you go down twice and right once instead of the other way around, because sometimes you can end up with two lots of titanite, like I am here, instead of 3 lots of titanite. If you have 3, it'll work if you do it the other way around, if you go right and down 2. But if you only have 2 and go right and down 2, you end up on the blue titanite chunks, which isn't right. Now what you do here is you just press A to open the window. You'd see the orange bit at the top again, but because we need to go down to drop, we don't need to do the down and left thing to try and keep it highlighted. We can just go down 1, right 1, and just do that. Simple enough. Alright, well, I hope this helps. Good luck to anyone using it. I don't know how helpful I am, but yeah, good luck.